Ever wished you had an outlet right there? Instead, it's somewhere else, nowhere near the TV or anything else. A good electrical floor plan is how you make sure that doesn't happen. Here are 5 tips to get it right the first time and avoid headaches down the line. Tip 1. Define the space and plan around how it's used. Before you place a single outlet, think about the full picture. What is this room for? Where does plumbing run? Where does data come into the house? Then think about furniture. Where's the sofa, the desk, the appliances? These decisions should ideally drive your electrical layout, not the other way around. A TV wall needs outlets and data points at the right height. A home office corner needs multiple outlets and a network connection. Kitchen countertops need power where appliances will actually sit. The goal, when someone moves in, they shouldn't need a single extension cord. Plan out your electrical needs for each room beforehand and avoid revisions that cost time and money. Tip 2. Future-proof your layout. Even if your plan works perfectly today, think a few years ahead. Is there capacity for an EV charger in the garage? Running a cable route through during construction costs almost nothing. Doing it after the walls are finished is a different job entirely. Same for smart home devices. Each one needs power and some need network connections. And rooms change purpose. A kid's bedroom becomes a home office. If you've only wired for a bedside lamp, that room isn't ready for its next life. You don't need to wire for every possibility, but a few extra conduits and some spare capacity give you options without the cost of retrofitting. Tip 3. Separate your plans by system. As plans get more detailed, putting everything on one drawing gets messy very fast. Outlets, lighting, HVAC, security, data. When it's all layered together, it's hard for anyone to read. Separate your plans by system. One layer for outlets, another for lighting, another for security. Your electrician doesn't need to sort through HVAC symbols to find the outlet layout. It's a small decision that makes a real difference in clarity. Tip 4. Use local standards. Electrical plans only work if everyone reading them understands them the same way. That means consistent symbols and compliance with local codes. There are different symbol standards. For example, ANSI and IEEE in the US, IEC in Europe, and BS in the UK. An interior designer might not mind which you use, but an engineer or contractor will. Pick one and apply it across the whole project. Then, check your local codes. The NEC in the US, for example, requires kitchen countertop outlets so that no point is more than 24 inches from an outlet. These rules vary by location. Verify them before you finalize. It's a quick check that prevents expensive rework. Tip 5. Keep a digital record of your home. Once everything's installed, don't let that documentation disappear into a drawer. A digital record of your electrical layout, what's wired where conduits run, is useful whenever you renovate, troubleshoot, or add something new. And if you sell or rent, a clear floor plan with electrical documentation adds real value for the next person. Using a tool like Room Sketcher, you can keep a living floor plan that you update as things change, instead of relying on paper plans that get lost. Better electrical plans come down to sound planning and thinking ahead. Start by defining the space and planning around how it's used. Then future-proof your layout. Separate your plans by system. Use local standards and keep a digital record of your home. If you found this video useful, we've got more. Check out our video on reading floor plan symbols or see the full playlist on floor plan basics. Links on screen. And if you've got a tip we didn't cover, drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching.